In today's video, Beckham flirts with Barcelona fans with Messi's plan after winning the American League, Messi's comment about Argentina's group in the next World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo's unexpected comment after Messi's title in the American League. And before we begin, don't forget to share your opinion in the comments. Do you want a showdown between Argentina and Portugal in the World Cup? And don't forget to give us your opinion about Ronaldo's comment at the end of the video. And if you're a football fan, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit like and share. Beckham flirts with Barcelona fans with Messi's plan after winning the American League. David Beckham, co-owner of Inter Miami, revealed the plan of the Argentine star Lionel Messi, the team's player, after winning the MLS and the place where he wants to live after retiring from football. Beckham stated, according to journalist Pablo Giraldo, "Messi told me that he only thinks about living near Camp Nou. There is no player who loves Barcelona as much as he does. You can see the Barcelona crest on his leg, and even on his water bottle." The English legend added, "I told Messi that I would like him to live in Miami after retiring, but he said he only thinks about living near Camp Nou." Messi had written on his official Instagram account while celebrating the title, "We are MLS champions. I dreamed of this day since I arrived in Miami. Little by little, we began to grow, develop, and build until achieving the title. Thanks to everyone, to my family, the fans, the team, the coaching staff, and the Inter Miami management for their ambition and work, and thanks to Busquets and Alba for joining me on this adventure and finishing it in the best way. I am happy to win the title with them." Lionel Messi reached his 45th career title and closed 2025 with 40 goals and 26 assists in MLS, being the top scorer and the player with the most assists. Messi, Inter Miami star, became the first player in MLS history to win the MVP award for the season 2 years in a row. Messi on Argentina's group, the national team will have no problems getting through this stage. Lionel Messi, star of the Argentine national team, offered today his first comment about facing the Arab national teams of Algeria and Jordan in the 2026 World Cup, which will take place next summer in 3 countries: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The World Cup draw placed Leo and the Argentine national team in Group 10 alongside Algeria, Jordan, and Austria, although it is still unclear whether the Inter Miami star will participate in the tournament. Although in previous statements he revealed his desire to play another World Cup, Messi spoke with journalist Marcelo Benedetto from the NetSports Network during the celebration of his MLS title with Inter Miami. He commented on the group his national team was drawn into, emphasizing the importance of focusing on the group stage matches. Leo said about this, "We must think only about the group stage, about Argentina's rivals in this stage, and we must also consider that the Argentine national team will have no problems getting through this stage. After that, we'll see what happens." La Pulga also revealed how he followed the World Cup draw. "The truth is that I followed the draw like all Argentines, with some tension and nerves when the balls appeared, wondering who the opponent would be in the group stage." He added, "In those moments one starts forming an idea about some things. But in the World Cup, things can turn out completely differently. Sometimes unexpected results happen." If he officially participates in the World Cup, La Pulga will face Algeria in Argentina's first group stage match on June 16th at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Then, together with the Albiceleste, Leo will face Austria on June 22nd at Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and in the third match on June 27th, he will face Jordan, also in Dallas, in a historic meeting for the teammates of star Moussa Altamari and his striking partner Yazan Al-Naimat. Cristiano Ronaldo's unexpected comment after Messi's title in MLS. From the moment Lionel Messi stepped onto the MLS podium, his calm smile lighting up the stadium, the football world held its breath, as if waiting for this scene to reopen the historic debate between him and his eternal rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi lifted the trophy in an apparently simple manner, but enough to bring back to fans' minds the famous declaration from the Portuguese player just a month earlier when he confidently stated that he still considered himself the best, and that his years of experience in Europe and on the biggest stages were sufficient proof of his place among the legends. However, as fans say, time always surprises. While Ronaldo's statements filled analysis segments weeks ago, Messi's performance on the field changed the course of the debate and reorganized perspectives in an unexpected way. The Argentine star not only celebrated another title, but delivered a consistent and calm performance, transforming Inter Miami into a completely different team than the one fans knew before his arrival. What Messi achieved in just 2 seasons made many reflect. He arrived in MLS to add value, to bring extra brilliance, and to turn the stadiums into a global stage followed by millions. His latest title, which raised his trophy count to 47 and puts him close to his 48th worldwide, touched something sensitive in fans: the idea of continuity and the ability to build glories despite the passage of time and changes in his career. At that moment, many remembered what Ronaldo had said, how he spoke confidently, defending his position and highlighting that the numbers accumulated throughout his career kept him at the top. It was not an offensive or condescending statement, but one born from the security accumulated after years of success. But the reality was evident. Despite his efforts and standout moments in Saudi Arabia, Ronaldo has not won any official title with Al Nassr since his arrival in early 2023. 3 full years, 13 competitions between League, Cup, Super Cup, and Asian Champions League, without lifting a single trophy. Here is where the contradiction is evident. Messi, who arrived at Inter Miami in the summer of 2023, managed in a very short time to add 3 titles to the club: the 2023 Supporters' Shield, the 2024 Leagues Cup, and recently, the 2025 MLS. These are not just trophies, but moments that built a new identity for a club that had never been considered among the world's elite. Fans began connecting what happened with the previous statements. Some consider that Messi offered an indirect response to Ronaldo without saying a word. Others believe that Ronaldo has the right to defend his own legacy, and that the numbers he achieved at Real Madrid, Juventus, and Manchester United are still proof of his greatness. But most agreed on something. The current situation imposes a new comparison, based on the present, not the past, and on current titles, not just history. What caught the most attention was the difference in impact. Messi, since his arrival in Miami, has not only scored goals and created chances, but transformed the team completely, making his teammates calmer and more capable of making decisions in decisive moments. Even American fans noticed that the game became more mature and deeper with his presence. Ronaldo, meanwhile, despite his goals and standout performances, faced a complicated reality. Individual performance is not enough to win titles, and the circumstances around him did not give him the moment he expected when he arrived in Riyadh. Even so, his popularity remained intact, his voice is heard, and his confidence remains firm. However, the comparison is inevitable. Every new achievement from Messi reopens the classic debate. Who is better now? Who has more impact at this stage of their careers? What's interesting is that Messi doesn't speak. His silence is considered a message by many. He lets the field write the chapters and the trophies speak for him. Ronaldo, known for his frankness and his faith in his abilities, faces a season of review, not because he has lost value, but because the comparison depends on the present, not 5 or 10 years ago. At this point, the story goes beyond a title or a statement. It is the coexistence of 2 eras: Ronaldo's, built on strength, determination, and challenge, and Messi's, based on calmness, vision, and natural talent. Neither is identical to the other, and neither can erase the other. But destiny wanted Messi to advance in the title race this year, while Ronaldo is living a moment of patience and waiting. That is why Ronaldo's statements are once again a topic of discussion. Not to diminish him, but because what Messi does stands out strongly. Each new title for the Argentine makes those words more relevant and raises the eternal question: is superiority defined by titles, by goals, by consistency, by impact on and off the field? In the end, the story remains open. Messi continues moving forward at a calm and steady pace, adding titles and reshaping the image of his final stage in an impressive way. Ronaldo keeps fighting, trusting in his ability, waiting for his moment, aware that the comparison with the Argentine will not end as long as both keep playing and as long as football enjoys this legendary and unrepeatable duo.